Oh. That was so sick. That was a good one, dude.
Oh my God, no way, he's got it.
This is the Micro vs. Mega Fishing Challenge. Today's video is gonna go down like this. One boat has the option to throw lures 3 inches and smaller, or they can go big and go giant and throw lures that are 6 inches and above. These are the teams. We've got Grant and John, aka Sloth Kid himself, and we've got Team Nursing Home, Robin Rackley. Each boat will have an assortment of tiny and mega-sized lures.
All right, so the way this challenge is going to work, you must catch a fish over 2 pounds for it to be counted, and you will get 1 point per pound. If it crosses that half-a-pound threshold, we're just gonna bump it up. So if you catch a 7.5, it counts as an 8. Deal? Sounds good to me.
Seeing as Grant is a self-proclaimed swim bait expert, I'm gonna focus on the small stuff. Key objective is to use both. Each angler's gotta use both. We can kind of interval in between, like Grant can switch to small, I can switch to big, but at least one person's gotta be throwing either or. So with that being said, I've got a little tiny mosquito hook pulled out. I think I might do a little bit of drop shot fishing.
Opposed to John's little tiny micro little bait, I'm throwing the big stuff. That's a 9-inch, 6-ounce bait. That sounds like a dog jumping in the water when it hits. But you know what likes this big giant bait? Is big giant bass.
Well, I think Grant likes to throw big baits because he's trying to overcompensate for something, and I'm pretty proud. I don't mind throwing little stuff every now and then. This is actually a really good little northern tool up north. I've never thrown it down in Texas, and I figured it'd be a good way to start the day. Throwing a little tiny hair jig. It looks pretty gross right now, but in the water, this marabou hair flares, and it looks like a little leech or some sort of bed invader. So that's what I'm starting off with. And I may transition to like a drop shot here shortly if this doesn't work. I don't know if this is gonna work, but we've got one big, one small. The only thing left to do now is to get big.
The challenge has begun. I am on the small side of things. Hold your comments. So I'm gonna dig into my box of jig heads right here. I've got plenty of small jig heads because I do a lot of crappie fishing. And I think because of this clear water, I'm probably gonna go with like a black 1/8-ounce jig head. And I'm gonna go with my favorite lure, and that is the 2.5-inch Snacky Swimmer. We make a 2-inch as well, and this is the highest rated small bait that we have on the website for crappie. It literally catches everything. But I catch a lot of good sized crappie on this, and I catch bass all the time. Rig that up. That right there, my friends, is a Snacky Swimmer. So I'm gonna fling this on my crappie pole. Actually, it's gonna be pretty interesting if I get a good sized bass on, which anything over 2 pounds is gonna be interesting.
We are hooked up, ladies and gentlemen. Wabam. We are about 4 casts into this competition. And as I was discussing, never picked this bait up and not caught some sort of fish. This thing is down the hatch of this bass right here.
It's not gonna be the 2 pound. Look at that, guys. It's gone. I mean, it's gone. They absolutely hose this thing. Bass love it. A lot of times in the spring, I'll be hunting for crappie, searching. This is one of my favorite search baits for crappie, and I just end up catching a bunch of bass because they just can't resist this little nugget. Little guy, we're gonna let him go. He's not gonna be 2 pounds. Snacky. Snacky is gonna be getting some bites, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh, dude. Just hammered. I don't know if it's a bass, but smashed.
This fight kind of weird, like it's a big gill. It is, it's a big gill. Look at this guy. This is a big bass's favorite thing to attack in the spring. Look how beautiful that thing is. That is gorgeous. Beautiful little sunfish right there. I believe they call that a long ear because of its long peck or gill fin thing there. Let that go.
Oh. That was so sick. That was a good one, dude. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. That was so cool. That is a nice one. That was literally the coolest freaking eat I've had all trip. In the boat. Woo! That's awesome. Well, seeing as I'm on micro duty, I figured I'd get a little creative. I actually caught that fish on the micro filthy frog, which is honestly a great little lure to throw when they're guarding fry. And it's a lot of fun. Like, it's an awesome creek frog, especially for smallmouth too. If you get on that occasional frog smallmouth bite up shallow, it works. It sounds crazy, but I've caught a lot of smallmouth on frogs. First fish of the day. We gotta weigh it, right? 2 pounds 9 ounces.
All right. Well,
I believe that's 2 points for us. Does that round up?
rounds up to 3.
Rounds up to 3. Nice. That's 3 points for us. Thank you.
No, I just watched him follow. I think he's got it. He does. He got it. Yeah, he's on.
There we go.
There's a good one. Oh man.
That one is going to be over 2.
That one's definitely gonna be over 2. Damn. I actually had to let him eat it there for a second. Not because he was massive or anything, but because the bait I'm using is actually pretty big. Oh, he's pretty thick, actually.
That actually came on the 7-inch dart. I usually throw the 5-inch, but oh man, he barely was pinned too. This right here is a 7/0. Yes, a 7/0 worm hook on a 7-inch bait. Had to let him eat it. Probably 2.5 pounds. Remember, if it's 2.5, we bump it up to 3, we get 3 points. Oh, it's actually over 3 pounds. Just over 3 pounds. 3 pounds. We got 3 points. First fish. It's extremely weedless. I mean, look at that.
Oh my gosh, the decent one. Not terrible. That's so cool. There is something so unique about frog fishing with a spinning rod. It's very niche, but seeing as we gotta get creative in this challenge, I'm just seeing a lot of fish up shallow. Some are guarding fry, some are literally just moving up. 1 pound 10 ounces, so that's 2 points. Cool.
Good job.
Thanks, brother. This is so cool. Big swim bait and a little frog. What an interesting duo. Wait, does that even count, Grant? Yeah, I forgot. We actually made a rule saying that if it's not over 2 pounds, it doesn't count. So we're still at 3 points. It was a cool catch, regardless. Oh, dang, that sucked. He was just shy. He was close to 2. Look at these beds. I mean, we might actually be able to see one in here. It's starting to clean up. You know, when you get that. There's one right there, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Here we go.
Blessing, that was quick.
Yep, that was cool.
You didn't even wait. You hit him.
Ready to get him in, bro. There he is. It's a 2. 7-inch dangerous hooks. Literally, when the water clarity changed, I said, remember that green grass where it started to filter out, get clean? Just saw some beds, boom. It's not the one we're looking for, but it is gonna count. So I was getting a little itchy to throw a big bait for a second, so we switched up to the dangerous while Rob's been throwing the small stuff. And we may switch off a little bit, we'll see. 2 pounder, we'll throw him back. Okay, so we have 5 points. Is that correct?
Yeah, 5 points.
We have 5 points right now.
Things are slow for the boys. We're, you know, typical fishing aches and pains. We're seeing a lot of fish, but not being able to catch them. It's difficult because this is a big bait and small bait challenge. There's a lot of lures I wish I'd be throwing right now, but unfortunately it's not within the rules and parameters of this challenge. But not giving up hope though. We're still have tons of time and lots of water fish.
That's a better one. Oh, nice one. Oh, nice one. Nice one. This is sketchy. That's a big one. That's a nice one.
That's awesome.
Stay out of the grass. Stay out of the grass. Oh, stay out of the grass. Nice. Here we go. Stay out of the grass. That's a nice one, dude. That's going to be big points for us. That's probably close to 4 or 5. Ooh, good fish. Choked the drop. Absolutely choked it. Oh.
Nice.
Little baits catch big fish. It's a good one. Way up shallow. You know, it's been my idea all day to just focus shallow and look around. But Grant just wants to fish main lake humps, and I'm like trying to tell him.
The other way around.
That's a nice bet. Really healthy fish.
If it's over 4.5, it rounds up to 5. So
Let's go.
I think
5 on the dot.
yes, sir.
Nice
5
bass.
points.
One more look. Send her back on the little lure. This should have been a fish that would eat in the glide, but fortunately Grant's just not very good with it. Back she goes. No, we're on a completely different stretch.
So this is under 3 inches. Maybe I don't have to use like a micro bait. It's under 3 inches. I mean, look at that. It is kind of a short and stout looking swim jig. I'll have to cut this off a little bit. I think I like this.
This could be anywhere from 5 to 8 pounds. is what
Yeah, we don't. I don't know.
estimate.
It's kind of hard to tell.
I'm gonna throw this.
Have you Dude, that's deep. I mean, that's deep. Look how long it took my thing to get down there.
There's another one out there.
Oh, oh my God. No way. He's got it.
Okay, not as big as I thought, but
No.
still a good one.
Dang, I'm sorry. I did not think it was gonna eat, dude. I mean to steal your fish like that. Are we sure this is not the male? I swear to God, it looked way bigger than that.
It kind of did.
It looked way bigger than
Definitely
that.
over 2 though.
Yeah, it's over 2. I
I
was,
swear there was a bigger one in there.
yeah, I thought it was a lot bigger than this. So I was really just flipping in there to kind of see how deep it was and see if I can see something like moving around. And I felt like the most slightest like of a, so I told him, I got it. I'm sorry.
Kilograms, we're good?
Another 3 pounder.
Right.
Another 3 pounds.
8.
8 pounds already, or 8 points. Funny is I actually just caught it on the one I just trimmed up. I was just telling him on the way over here, legitimately, while we're cruising over here to come see if there's anything on bed. I said, man, I kind of like this. It's real condensed. You know what I mean? Real condensed down. I mean, I felt it good, and that was that. Had to set it. Oh, no way. There you go, bud. Digging?
Nice one.
Nice one?
Yep.
Oh, that's a fatty.
Yeah.
That's a fatty fat.
There we go.
Oh, the old dangerous.
On the dangerous,
Look
dude.
at that.
So this fish right here, I actually did not see. I just saw a bed out deep, and there could be a bigger one in there as well. I don't know. These beds are so deep, it's hard to see, but this is a really good bed fishing tactic right here. Actually, what me and Rob are both throwing. A bait like this, a big swim bait, in their bed, they hate that. It gets them fired up. So, nice fish.
I think it's probably 3 pounds again.
Oh, it's definitely.
You know what's kind of nice is we just added a little over 6 pounds, or 6 points. Yeah, over 3 pounds. 3.2. Another 3 pounds being added to the list. So what does that put us up to? 11?
11.
Well, we came over here within 2 casts. We added 6 points. Pretty good.
It's a catcher, guys.
Explain what's going on in the camera.
Guys, we have located a lockdown bass right here. It looks like a real nice one. I don't think it's huge, but sometimes when that little drop shot just won't piss them off enough, a big bait like this will. And she just mouthed it, but didn't fully inhale it. Oh. She just bit it again.
Got her. Nice. Way to get it. Oh no! No!
I lost her. I threw that It's all dangerous line through swim bait and didn't have them quite long enough to engage the line through and pull the hook out of the body. But if that would have happened, if I got her just a little bit better, she was all mine.
Can we get this other one?
Yeah, we'll get this other one. This one will probably come back.
Oh my gosh. It's actually not that bad of a fish. He's really not having this though. Every time it goes in the bed, he mouths it. Got him.
Nice
Got him.
Our luck here, man.
Let's keep going. There's more.
God dang it.
Give me anxiety. We got big ones swimming around us right now. This big fry garter. And another one just cruising.
See?
Oh. That's bigger than I thought. That's
See? A little bigger than I thought it was too.
before.
Yeah. There it goes. See bum rushing it? It's bum rushing it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's bum rushing. It's bum rushing it.
The other one's like in the bed, I think. That's what it seems like. Oh, got her. There you go. Oh, barely hooked.
I don't think that's a big one either. I don't know if that's
I think it is.
You think it is?
Yeah, I do. Oh, I knew it. I saw the way it was hooked, dude. I did not like it. You did great. I mean, there's nothing you can do. Nothing you can do about that one, guys. Oh, that was so cool. That was so cool. I don't know what these fish were sitting on. They're just kind of in a territory, but tried throwing a bunch of different baits. The glide bait is definitely what they wanted to react to.
Oh yes, he's back. Yeah. He's right back. Oh dude, all over it, all over it. He's gonna
take it off. Got it. Nice one, dude. That's a good one, dude. That's way bigger than I thought.
dude, first yeah. Oh my goodness, he's going crazy.
Came back for that fish. She reset. Oh, dude, that's a nice one. Oh, let's go. Momentum, dude. We just caught 2 back-to-back 5-pounders.
You.
Get that one weighed real quick. We want to make sure she goes back
That
on the bed.
is the power of the
Woo! Big bait. Finally got one for the big
swim
bait.
Finally. Not in the traditional way to fish one, but sometimes something big, loud, and aggressive is all it takes to get these guys to bite. Look at the belly on that beautiful girl. Big old mouth. Let's get a weight.
Jesus.
That's a couple points right there.
5 pounds, 3 ounces.
5'3", another 5-pounder just back to back. We might be on to something here.
We're redeeming ourselves.
Yeah, we're redeeming ourselves for all the slowness. I'm gonna let this girl right back to where she came from, but got this shallow reed bank with a bunch of gravel, a bunch of spots for them to get up and lay their eggs. And there's some big girls there too. Beautiful. What an aggressive fish. Took off. Awesome. Well, what are we at points-wise now? We had
I think we
8,
have
13.
13 points.
13. John just lost a 3-pounder, but I just lost mine and came back and caught her, so I'd be able to get this one too. In the sock.
Yep.
No way.
Yep. Got him. Got him. We might, man. That is a nice one. That was sick. That was so cool. Stop. 2 for 2. We redeemed ourselves. That is springtime fishing, where you can lose a fish and come back later and catch them again. That doesn't usually happen though, like twice in a row. That's pretty insane.
We're getting handouts over here.
We are getting handouts. Let's see what we got for weight. I'm gonna guess
2.5.
214. That's another 3 points. We're gonna get her quickly back on her bed. Thank you, old girl, for biting. Bed is right there. We're dropping her back. Whew! Hey, we did like maybe 2.5 hours with no fish, but we're redeeming ourselves. I think, yeah, I think we figured out a pattern too. Let's keep eating. That is just under 3 inches. I'm gonna try something a little different. Take a junior Kraken craw. Regulation size. It's threatening. It has good thump. They still suck it into their mouth.
And daddy like it when they suck it in the mouth.
And swim it too. Got him. Yep.
Really?
First cast. On a micro rod.
Is it 2 pounds?
No, I don't think it is. I don't think that one's gonna make a cut. But that was literally my first cast with a junior Kraken craw. Just swimming it along the bank there. He's not gonna be 2 pounds. A nice little fish, but he's probably 1.5 pounds. Let him go. Let him grow.
Well, we made a run up here. Didn't work out for any more fish. I think we still have 11 points. That's what we got.
I think the thing is if we had a little bit of a derb tomorrow, the next day, I think you and I would probably do pretty well in that one.
I liked what I was seeing.
I think it was starting to set up. Back over here, this is like a month old.
Yeah.
This is not it.
Yeah, we had some good stuff. Saw some big fish. Honestly, when I'm seeing fish in the water like that, I'm enamored. I could just stare at them. I want to keep going until I see the big one. But we are going to head back and see what John and Grant have. So let's head back to the ramp, see who fared the best.
We're back at the ramp. It's now time to figure out who won the micro versus mega bass fishing challenge. Do we go first? Do we let them know? Well, we had
16?
We had 16 points total, and we did not catch like 5 fish.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, so if you would have caught that one, then yeah, we would have been there for sure. But
What'd you guys get?
doesn't count if you don't touch them.
11.
So we had 11.
Well, we almost messed up because Grant hooked a 5 on the swim bait, lost him at the boat, and then I went over to a 3, hooked that one, lost him at the boat, went back to the 5, 8 on the first cast again, went back to mine, 8 on the third cast. So yeah, we hooked the same fish twice.
What was you guys' strategy on the big versus small? What lures did you use?
Most of it was on the tiny. Caught 2 on the little frog. Lost a couple of big ones on the little frog. And then it was glide, and same thing, just watching fish, and then he finally got one on the big swim bait. So it was a tough challenge overall, but a fun one if you guys want to see more 2v2 challenges like this, where we compare and contrast different size lures, different types of lures, different priced lures. It'd be cool to do like a $1 versus $1,000 lure challenge. Drop a comment, let us know. But in the meantime, we're heading off the water. We bid farewell, and we thank you guys for tuning in to yet another video of the Googan Squad.
Is that you?
Oh, it felt so good.
It feels so good.
Hey, got her. Got her.